So if you like to know how to download Informatica 10.1 software, so please click this link. After downloading Informatica 10.1 software, so here you will get this all files. So next you need to extract these files one by one. So here select any files and here after right click and click go to open with and WinRAR archive and hereafter click on extract to and here you give the suitable location and next click on OK. So file is extracting. So you have to extract all the files. Next you have to extract this ones. So here right click, next open with and here select WinRAR archive and here after click to extract to and here if you want then change the location. I'm not going to change. Here click OK. So next you have to select Z01 this files. So you have to click on browse button and here select the file. So my files is in 1 2 of 8. So click open this one and you have to select this file Z01. DAC Win 11Z info Win 64-bit 101 Z01 and hereafter click open and next click OK. So next you have to select Z02 files, click on browse and here the file is in 1 3 of 8. So select this folder and this is the file Z02 deck win 11 info win 64-bit 101 Z02. So click on open and hereafter click OK. So next is we need to Z03 files. So browse and here info. So this is the folder. So here open this folder and select Z03 file and click open and here click OK. like this way, you have to select the files one by one. Next, you have to extract this all files. So first is server part here, client, and here client for Windows 10, and this is a guide, and here this is a documentation. So let's extract two files one by one. After extraction of the files, so next I'm going to install server part of Informatica in my system. So click there. Here after select the server and click on install. So at your install anywhere is preparing to install. At your install Informatica 10.1.0, and here this is option for upgrade to Informatica 10.1.0. So this is my first installation, so I'm going to select this option, and here about this one, enable Kirby Ross network authentication for Informatica domain. So this is optional part. So if you want, then you can select. So I'm going not going to select this one, and here after click on or this checkbox, agree the term and condition, and here after click next button. So at your disk space required 10 GB, so in your C drive or wherever you want, so there must be 10 GB space or empty space, and here memory, this is required 6 GB, and here database requirement, verify the Oracle, IBM, Microsoft server, SQL server, so this required, and here this is a pre-installation task. So let's click on next button to continue. So here you have to browse the key license key files. So click triple dot, and here this is files there or Informatica install C drive Informatica 10.0 So if you want, then you can change. So I'm not going to change. So let's browse the files. So you have to select this or key files and click on open. So let's click next. So right here, product name Informatica 10.1.0 services new installation, and here this is a directory, and this is about disk space 189 or 189 460. This is a space available. So let's click on install button. So server part of Informatica, it's installing. So this will take some time. So this is a 5-way of 8 steps. So at your create a domain for this node or joining and exiting domain. So at your create a domain. So create an Informatica domain if you are installing for the first time, and if you are creating multiple times. So this is my first time, so I'm going to create a domain, and hereafter not going to select this part, and here join a domain, not going to select this part. So next is click next button to continue. So allow to access. So at here or database tab, by default it's selected Oracle. So let's go to SQL or plus. So at here I'm using database Oracle 11c 64-bit operating system. So here first you need to enter the username. So my username I'm going to enter or system and give the password of system. So this is connected successfully. Hereafter create any user. So write create user info and identify it by info. So user created, and hereafter we have to grant or DBA to info. So grant successor, and here database we have different database. So if you can select anyone, whatever you like. So I'm going to select Oracle, and here database user ID, so that I just created info. So right here info, right here info, and give the password. So password is INFA, identified by. And here about the host name, write localhost and port of Oracle 11c1521, and here database service name. So if you are using Oracle 11c, you have to write ORC here, and if you are using Oracle 10x, so you have to write XE. So I'm using Oracle 11c, so I'm going to write ORC here. Hereafter click on test connection. So look at the connection is successful. Now click OK, and hereafter click next button, and here about keyword, write any alphanumeric. So next click on next button. Here encrypted or key will be generated, so this location, and here let's click OK. This is domain name, domain. Here you can modify if you want. So this is hostname and your, so this is a domain name here. This is node hostname and your node name node 01 and port 6005. Username administrator and here give the username password. So I'm going to enter password admin admin and your confirm password. So here you can change if you like to change here username, so you can change. So I'm not going to change. And here after click on next button to continue. So after executing the command, so this will take some time. So this is a step 8 of 8. So at your Informatica 10.1 install successfully. So Informatica 10.1 installation is complete. Here, this one. Hereafter click on start. Next go to new 14 apps installed and here search Informatica Administrator Home. So at your Informatica Administrator Home, right click and run as administrator. Hereafter click on continue to this website and give the username and password. So the username is administrator and the password is admin. So click on login. So this is the new look of Informatica 10.1. Here email resource scheduler notes. This our design totally changed compared to Informatica 9.1. So this is my domain name, domain. Hereafter click on node 01 and view properties. So this is the properties hostname Lenovo PC port 6005 and this is domain name node 01. So right click on domain. Hereafter new and next I'm going to create a repository. So click Power Center repository servers. Give the repository name. So right here I'm going to write to array and your license and this is node and on next click on next button. Here database tab, so Oracle I'm using. Here username, for username we have to create a new user. So at here create user info1 and give the password same. So this is very easy to remember and grant debut to info1 and here after write username info1 and password info1 and your connection string. So this is ours here because I am using Oracle 11c, and hereafter click on no content exit under a specified connection string, create a new content, and here enable version control. So this two options are select, and hereafter click finish button. And here creation of service content in progress. So at your repository is creating. So at your Power Center repository services available. So at your operating mode is exclusive. So first I'm going to change exclusive to normal and click OK. Click OK again. So at your operating mode change here normal and the Power Center repository services available. Now next right click domain here after new, and here I'm going to create Power Center integration service. So I have to give the integration service name. So int and your license, so select and click next button. So at your repository, select the repository and this is the rep, and your username administrator and password admin, and your click finish button. Click OK. So at your loading repository, hereafter Power Center integration services or disable. So click action hereafter enable it. So the service is enabling. So look at the Power Center integration services available. Next I'm going to create the model repository service. So right click it domain and hereafter go down. So there is a model repository service, click there and give the meaningful name, also table name of model repository service. So I'm going to give add here MDS. Now hereafter let's go down here, select the license and next select node and hereafter click on next. Now hereafter give the database name. So I'm using Oracle database. So right here I'm going to select Oracle. Now username and password. So we need to create new username and password. So at here I'm going to create username Adam and here identified by Adam. User created. Now hereafter granting DB to Adam. So grant succeeded. So at here for remembering purpose I'm going to write Adam for MDS. Now here let's give username Adam and password same. And hereafter connecting connection string. So add your machine name. So if you don't know, then tag to you can write at your local host. And hereafter service name and port number. So I'm using Oracle 11c, so I'm going to give port number 1521 and hereafter or DB name. So DB name or CL. So if you are using Oracle 10x, so you have to give XC. And hereafter no need to change anything. Now next click on test connection. So I have connection valid. Now hereafter click on no content exit and click on next and finish. So at your execution action is going on for. So see at your model repository service at here it's created and here available. So this is the way we can create and model repository service. So after the model repository service creation, we need to create three connections. So at your domain, service and nodes and here connection. So click on connection and here after click on action and click new after connection. So at here I'm using Oracle database. So I'm going to select at here Oracle and hereafter click on OK. So at here give name and ID. So give any suitable or name. So I'm going to give at here the name con and hereafter username and password. So for username, so at here for connection, I'm going to give username first one for Adam. So Adam already done. So Adam 1. So let's go to Oracle SQL Plus and here create user. So create user Adam1 identified by Adam1 and hereafter grant DB to Adam1. Now grant succeeded. So let's give Adam username and password Adam1. And hereafter click on next. And here connection string. So add your host name. So local host and SID. So I'm using Oracle 11c. So I'm giving at here or here. At here you have to give connection string or DB name word. So at here or here. Now hereafter click test connection. So connection tested successful. Now next click next and hereafter finish. No need to change anything and click on finish. So see at here con connection created, name con, ID con, here connection tab or Oracle, username Adam1, password same and this all information. So like this way we have to create two more connections. So after creating con1, con2 connection, so let's go to service and nodes, and hereafter right click on domain, and hereafter I'm going to create DIS, data integration service. So at here give the name of DIS or data integration service. I'm going to give DIS the name, and here click for license, and here click for node, and here model repository service, so MRS, that I just created, and hereafter give username and password for DIS. So I'm going to give administrator. So administrator, because at the time of Oracle installation I have given the username administrator and password, and at the time of informatica or server part installation I have given the username and password administrator. Now let's click on next, and here no need to change anything. Click on next, and here after no need to change, click on next again, and here after cache connection. See at here cache connection, this part. So let's click on select, and here click on con. So here uncheck to create connection. So con, that connection that I created already. So click next, and here so specify the properties of new data integration service. So this 5 services are available. So here after click next, next again, here next again, and here after check everyone, and click next again, and hereafter no need to change anything. Click next here, next again, and here profiling warehouse database. So click there and give the connection. Con already done, so con1. Now hereafter let's click next, and here after click next, and here click next, and here workflow connection. So let's click on select, and here con2, give con2. Now let's click on OK, and hereafter click on finish. So this is for step 14 of 14. So let's click on finish button. So this will take some time. So DIS execution action is going on. So see right here, this data integration service is disabled. So we need to enable by clicking action and hereafter enable service. So see right here, our service is enabling. And here the data integration service is available. Now here I'm getting the red color message. Profiling warehouse contents does not exist for the specified connection. And here workflow database contents doesn't do not exist. So again we need to go to action and here or click on profiling and here create. So execution action is going on for DIS and for profiling warehouse contents. So at your data integration services available and here next we have workflow database. So workflow database contents and hereafter click on create. Now see there are no any red color text messages for DIS. So DIS part has been done and this all those things about DIS. Now next go to domain and hereafter new and here this time going to create CMS content management service and here give the suitable name. So at here giving CMS as content management service and hereafter select license and here node and hereafter data integration service DIS model repository service MRS and here username and password. So at here I'm going username administrator and the password administrator. Now next click on and hereafter select the connection. So select first one and hereafter click on next and hereafter click finish. So CMSS executing and here the content management service is disabled. So we need to enable by clicking action. Action hereafter enable service. So enabling service. So see at here the content management service is enabled and here again I am getting audit or table do not exist. So the same thing, go to action, click on audit table and click on create audit table. So audit table is now available and content management service is available. So this is the way we can create content management service. So after creating CMSS content management service, so let's go to Windows home page, and here after let's go to software and here Informatica. So now I'm going to install client part of Informatica. So client, and here after click install, and here so Informatica 10.1.0, install Informatica 10.1.0 clients, and click on next, and here after operating system disk space 7 GB, click next. Here select everyone, and here after next, so this is the location Informatica client install, and here after click next. So this will take few minutes time to install clients parts of Informatica. So now I'm going to pause the video. So client part has been over. Now next, so in Informatica Power Center repository, click there, and here after repository management it's opening. Now next, or click on repository tab, and here after configure domain. So click on plus, here after give the domain name. So here, so this is my, here this is my domain name, and here host name Lenovo PC, and this is the port name 6005. So give the domain name domain, and here after host name Lenovo PC. So let's copy Lenovo PC, and here after port 6005. Now click on OK. So see at here rip repository it's coming, check, and you have to click on OK. Now here after if you want for connect, so click on connect, and here give the username, so username administrator, and the password administrator, and click on connect. So Informatica Power Center repository it's connected. Now the next thing, let's go back and launch Informatica developer. So IDQ, for IDQ we need to click this option, launch Informatica developer. Click there, so Informatica developer it's opening. So allow access, click on allow access. Now hereafter click on file tab, and hereafter see added option team, navigate, search, run, Windows, and so view. So inside you get alert connection. So click on connect to repository, and hereafter new inside project schema maplet mapping. So let's click on connect to repository. So here click on browse button. So no domain or connect currently configure. So here click on add, and hereafter give the domain name. So here from here you can check the domain name. So domain name here, this is the domain name. host name, give local host, host name, and password, port number 6205, and click on test connection. So connection successful. Now click OK. Hereafter finish. So domain added. So if you want add one more, so click there, edit remove option, click on OK. Now here available service. So here after domain you get MRS, model repository service. So click OK. Click on next. Hereafter give enter username and password. So the username administrator and password the same. Now click next. And hereafter click on finish button. So this is the repository service, domain, MRS, or there no any project in the repository. So let's click finish and create one more project. So to create the project, so here see MRS administrator. So here new connection you get project. So here I'm going to create one new project. So here giving the name test. You can give any meaningful name. So repository service MRS. Now click next. So from here you can add the user. So this all permission for the administrator. Now click on finish. So project is in saving. So see at here project created. So this is the way we can install Informatica IDQ. So now in this video it's over. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So please leave your comment and please like the video and please subscribe my channel for the same kind of video and for latest updates. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you in next video. Thank you.